Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So it's a review on Leroy Traffik with snow tires. Now this is a 2021 release, and it was back at a time when we still had deluxes released from Mattel. But this is a 2010 release, 2021 release. It is not a new release. It is a re-release of a 2010 release. Of course, Leroy Traffik with snow tires was first released back by China in 2010. In a different look, he had a darker paint job, and the expression was different. But the big thing was he had a kind of dark gray paint job, which is kind of similar to what he appeared like at the end of the movie in Cars. But then this is Thailand's take on Leroy Traffik with snow tires, and it is a little bit different. Although you can see the expression there. This is kind of more the expression he had in the China release. You can see it doesn't really match up with the expression there, and he's got a kind of a metallic paint job there. So definitely a prototype image. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, of course, Leroy Traffik appeared first in kind of the start of the movie at the highway scene. It was kind of a funny appearance, and then he returned in the credits scene. But yeah, of course, you can see it's an international package. You got a lot of stuff right there, seen in, and then everything is in different languages, and then bunch of different languages here. Yeah, it's always interesting which languages they put on here, right? I'm assuming there's a lot of this is like German and, or English, French, and then German, and then Spanish, and then maybe Dutch or something, and Portuguese I would assume is one of them, and then you go down, and then Polish and Greek and Russian and Arabic, and it's pretty cool. But enough rambling about languages. I do really like the cutter. Let's go get Leroy Traffik with snow tires here out of the package. So here is Leroy Traffik with snow tires out of the package, and guess let's just get right into the review. He does look pretty cool. So, taking a look here at the front at his expression, yeah, I mean, he's got a very smiling expression, very happy, pretty cool. I do like the way his eyes are kind of squinted there, and then a big smile on his face there. So really nice expression. I do like that. Quite different from the expression we see on the original release, which we'll take a look at here shortly. See some headlights there, and big rear view mirrors, which I will take a look at. In comparison to his normal release, and those rear view mirrors look a little bit out of place. But yeah, nice smile there going on to the side. Actually, nothing much to write home about here. It's just a normal minivan, kind of an interesting purple color, very similar color to Mini actually. But yeah, we've just got doors here. This one kind of opens up this one. Of course, this one kind of looks like it slides back. So he's got the kind of strap that is holding his mattress up to his roof. Big tires there. That's kind of the main point here with him, is he's got really, these big snow tires. Looks pretty cool. So I think this is a kind of a reference to earlier in the movie when Luigi says, "I've got snow tires," to one of the tractors that were coming up and eating his tires. I think that's kind of what this is in reference to. And of course, in reference to the fact that Leroy himself has, probably more actually in reference to the fact that he's got a very tiny spare wheel, and then he upgrades to really big wheels. But yeah, pretty cool there. Going on to the back, he does have a license plate, which is accurate to the initial release as well. 874 LTK there. You see the rear tail lights there. And going on to the other side, it is the same. Of course, we've got those big snow tires. He looks kind of goofy with those tires, I will admit, but pretty cool. Of course, there is the mattress. Nice yellow, kind of a nice, realistic, kind of yellowed out color there. So pretty cool. Of course, him rolling around with this mattress kind of implies he's rolling around with his bed, and that cars kind of sleep on mattresses, which is interesting because we don't really see that with other cars that we see sleeping in the movie. You don't really see them sleeping on mattresses, right? But Leroy here, I guess he's a unique one, and he does sleep on a mattress. So, obviously taking a look, comparing him to the initial release. Now this is a China release, this is obviously Thailand. This is a China Leroy Traffik, probably when he was first released, all the way back when. This was obviously a 2010 release, and I think Leroy himself was kind of a 2008, 2009 release. Anyways, there you can see the difference in expression here. He's got a kind of mad, angry expression, exasperated expression. He's got a happy expression here. I do like the fact that they actually kept the eye color the same. And yeah, actually the expression here, the eyes squinting, they actually kept it the same. Didn't even realize that, but yeah, the squinting eyes looks like they kept them the same. And the China one, this did have a different expression. You can also see that the mattresses are different. He's got a yellow mattress here. He's got a blue mattress here. I don't know if that's actually realistic to the movie. You can also see on the card art here that he's got a kind of a yellow mattress just on his normal tire. So I'm pretty sure this mattress is wrong, but there you go. And taking a look at the rear view mirrors as well, you can see he's got really tiny mirrors here, and then he's got ginormous ones here. So obviously just incorrect proportions there. But yeah, they just took this model and put it on a different chassis, so I'm not really sure what the point of making huge wheels, huge rear view mirrors was, but regardless, there you go. Mattel decided to do that. Do you like the fact that they actually kept the rims the same and just upgraded the tires themselves? Yeah, these huge rear view mirrors just don't make much sense. You can see the license plate is the exact same, which is always a nice thing to see. And obviously, this is kind of the unique part here, is he's got this really small spare tire, and then obviously he's got huge tires here. And of course, you do have smaller spare tires. That is a thing. They're just not that comically small. They're like, you know, I don't know, maybe 80% of the size of that. Like, they're smaller, but they're not like, you know, what is that, almost half the size, maybe even more than that. Like that's not realistic. It's a funny kind of joke throughout the movie, or kind of gag in the movie, so you know, not gonna harp on it too much because it was a funny scene, and it's a nice release. So there is Leroy compared to his initial release, and yeah, I mean, he does look pretty cool. Leroy Traffik's always been a fun character in my opinion. He's a fun appearance in the movie, and I really enjoyed the diecast as well. So he's always been a fun character, a fun release. And now Leroy Traffik is such a, you know, interesting character. He's even got a bio in a Meet the Cars book, which is pretty cool. And according to the book, he's a 1992 vehicle Hamlet Galavant 1200, obviously a fake one. But if we're taking that he's a 1992 vehicle and that's his age, that's when he was born, quote unquote, that would imply he's 14 in cars, right? Because 2006, probably not 14 in cars, but who knows? Anyways, his bio is: have you ever had one of those days where you take a flat tire, take the wrong ramp onto the freeway, and there isn't another exit for miles, and then you desperately need to make a pit stop? Oh, and you're carting a mattress around on your head? Well, this is Leroy, and I guess you could say he's having one of those days. So pretty fun bio, and obviously kind of mentions his appearance in the movie. Yeah, pretty cool bio. He's such a fun character, and yeah, pretty memorable scene as well. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about Leroy on this matter. I guess I could put up a picture of where kind of he appeared with the snow tires in the movie. You can kind of compare. He's got a kind of different color scheme in the movie than he does here on the diecast. But yeah, I guess not much else I can say. Like I said, this is a 2021 release. Take a look at the see, it was made. Can't see it there, but PO2A is the date stamp there. So very early in 2021 he was made, and then kind of released later on. But yeah, pretty cool release, and kind of reviewing things from a couple of years ago is, like I said, dog days of summer, not much stuff to review. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this look back on a Cars 1 variant. Anyways, but yeah, that'll be all for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.